You're not going to believe this. Well, I was just looking at Durex, yeah, on the old Samsung. This is the actual info that you get on the packet, or the little bit of paper that's inside the thing. And I shouldn't think any of you have ever looked at it. You just there, rip off the thing and put it on your thing and do the thing. But anyway, right, this is what it says about it. Here we go. Not tested on animals. Of course it's not fucking tested on animals. What animal would you test it on? And does that mean it's not tested on animals in the sense of we haven't put the condom on an animal, or we didn't put the condom on in the normal fashion and then attempt to have sex with an animal? In what way is it not tested on animals? I'm glad it's not tested on animals. Who the fuck wants to use one that's been tested on an animal? Anyway, family pack. Yeah, they've actually got a family pack. That's worse than the animals, isn't it? Applying for jobs, blah blah blah. Management may need financial support, team, secretarial work. Tester. A tester. Oh God. Imagine getting your pack of condoms and it's been signed by Bert. This packet of condoms was tested by Bert. Each one of them was great. They helped me prevent issue.
Stood waiting for his girlfriend to come out of the changing room, Daniel sweated very slightly. A hideous nightmare of lingerie swirled about him no matter which way he turned. Feeling slightly too near the continually opening and closing curtains from which many gorgeous young women refuse to stop appearing from, he moved towards a stand of slightly less frilly panties in the vain hope he would be safe from accusing looks. As he did so, he caught a glimpse of his flushed face in the mirror that covered the pillar between the twitching curtains. He rolled his eyes at himself, practising for when he might come across another poor male trapped in the headlights of the Marks and Sparks female changing area. All in vain. He was alone. Just him. No other male to suffer alongside. Who was he kidding? Even if there was no conversation would ensue, the mutual rolling of eyes and embarrassed shuffling under the weight of carrier bags from every clothes store in the high street, 2 coats, his and hers, and if it's a bad day, the flippin' handbag. A curtain opened, and out she flounced. "Is this okay? It's for a funeral." Not giving Daniel a glance, she just stood, turning her shoulders this way and that, gazing at the plain black bra covering her delightful breasts. Daniel didn't know where to look. Well, he did, and was doing so now, but was unsure how to stop. He had recognised instantly that these were not his breasts, or at least not the ones he was used to. That is to say, he didn't recognise them as being his girlfriend's, so surmised them not to be hers, and that they no doubt were equally unattached to his girlfriend. This was going to be embarrassing. He would be caught in about 3 seconds. This is the time women subconsciously allow their spouses to react to a question about any garment which they want an opinion. For the first time they ask is a red herring. For 3 seconds they look at themselves, voice the question verbally to themselves. You could say they look like your mother within this time and they would not hear you. But after this time has elapsed, you must answer. Not that your answer will have any bearing on the ultimate decision on buying the garment, but you must react. Daniel was aware of this phenomena. 1 second left. He has time to look away, feign that he wasn't staring at her breasts, pretend he hadn't even seen her come out or heard her question. Woo, 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 woo! Saved by the siren. A rush of fat security men and a frightened old lady thankfully take his glance away from the mortifying mammary. As he turned back, the woman had gone. Just a curtain swinging, betraying her exit. "Excuse me, are you in the queue?" Daniel swung round, knocking bras flying all over the place. The stunning woman who had scared him into a whirling dervish of lace bent down to help him. As they stood, both clutching handfuls of frightening frillies, the woman blushed and exclaimed that she had seen him from behind and, because of the handbag, had presumed he was a woman. Still clutching more underwear than was usable in a week, she made a quick exit into the newly vacated changing booth. With lightning speed that impressed a passing young assistant, Daniel placed all the garments back on their respective racks from double A to double D. Daniel had had quite enough. He was going to do the unthinkable. Actually talk through the curtain and ask her to hurry up. "Come on, Claire, hurry up! Claire, come on, I'm getting desperate, I can't wait any longer!" As he spoke a second time, he poked gently at the curtain, which let out a brief squeak. Daniel used the same ability as before, and diagnosed this was not the squeak of his girlfriend. He moved on to the next curtain and poked again. A different squeak, but not the one he was looking for. Getting to the last curtain, he poked again. This time the right squeak. He tried again. Definitely the right one. "Let me in, Claire! Let me in!" Claire fought with the curtain as Daniel tried to open it. As he was doing so, a hand landed on his shoulder. He spun round to find a security guard staring at him quizzically. "Are you Daniel Coombs?" Yes," said Daniel. "Your missus just left a message. She's in the detention room at Dorothy Perkins for exposing herself to a gentleman fitting your description. Would you mind coming with me?"